Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to our episode of Healthy Drinking series. We are at number 16. So today I will be introducing you a relatively new kind of energy drink with non-sugar and very low calories. Initially, I thought it was 0 calories, but I was a little inaccurate. So let's begin. Here it is. This is the oh, it's a little blurry here because I chose to blur my background, especially for the evening sessions because it doesn't really make a difference even if I unblur it. Here, see, even if I turn it off, it wouldn't be as clear as in the day. During the day recordings, I usually unblur my background. I just show the original to establish a sense of connection with the audience, to show my personal room. And right now, as I just mentioned, at night it doesn't make a difference really. So I just unblurred it to show it clearly. Here it is, the relatively new brand of XX, kind of tongue twisting XS drink by Amway, Amway. That brand, I didn't start using their energy drink until recently. One of my friends, close friends, gave it to me just to try it out for their company product, and then he kept on supplying me with this drink. Unlike him, I don't consume it in one sitting. The reason why I will just show everybody in the next few moments. First, let's start with their official website. Usually, you'll notice if you've been watching my healthy drinking series, I have the drinks website. However, this one, when you search on Google, even only their mother website comes on, and they have a vast amount of products. And here, I'm sharing screen. I hope you can see this. You just hover over with the little hand uh, from the mouse arrow changes to the little hand, and then from the first column under nutrition, you would click on energy drinks. Don't worry, I will have the link underneath the description uh, for the ease of access for everybody. Here, as you can see, they came up with a new flavor recently. Last few times I checked, it didn't contain that. This one, the Elite Plus Focus. That's why it doesn't have any ratings as of yet, uh, because it's new, like I just mentioned. All the other ones have ratings. As you can see, they are pretty high for an energy drink. 4.8, 4.7, and see this one is 4.9. I think the main reason is because it's caffeine free and it's cranberry grape flavor. A lot of people prefer that. And somehow, one of the main things I don't get is why this flavor, the strawberry kiwi flavor, is at a 4.4. Because, I always had this flavor and I enjoyed it. See, all the other ones, they have relatively higher ratings and relatively high ratings compared to other energy drink brands. This flavor is sparkling juice energy has the with a mango pineapple. Taste has five rating, which is pretty unusual. As we just showed, I was just talking about this one. Yeah, the XS. So let's go over to the nutritional content as usual. You can probably already see this when I click on it. See, and then you hover over to the label, it's going to show. I'm going to stop it right here. As a public health professional, I always look at the uh, nutritional content. A lot of my teachers in the past have always said, don't use words such as always, often. For this one, I rarely use these words always, never, but for any drinks, I look at the nutritional label first for myself, of course, before recommending any of them to you, because we are set out to find healthy options. Anyway, one of the downsides is that it contains 0% juice. It's an energy drink, which is somewhat understandable. It has, oh, that's why I perceived it had no calories. It has zero sugar, but it has a lot of calories. It has a very few calories, 10 calories, as you can see, for the entire can. This can is a 12-ounce can. And what we have to pay attention is here, where I stopped, at this vitamin 1, vitamin B12, pardon me, content. In contrary to most energy drinks, this the the highest uh, nutrient contained drink of any from its counterparts, put it that way. It's at an amazing 6,960%, nearly 7,000 times, 7,000%, which means like I was highly recommending the most we should consume, because this is based on a daily value. The most we should consume is at 100%, which is for example, biotin, 30 milligrams. And then vitamin C is 60 milligrams, which is fine. Uh, for this one, especially, we have to pay attention is because if we consume too much, like I also mentioned in the previous episodes, our bodies cannot uh, really absorb them, no matter which type of body you are. Even for an athlete, some of my friends have been athletes before. Even for them, they can't absorb it, scientifically speaking. Yeah. If it's at 200%, for this is, of course, for a typical body. But for example, Shaquille O'Neal, that's a very big gentleman. For him, he might get by with 200% because his body mass is way uh, above average. He's last time I heard he's at 350 pounds. So typical person would weigh about typical American male would weigh about 160 to 180. That's why for him, 200% would be fine. But however, we are talking about regular bodies, especially for females. They wouldn't even 100% would be a little more. I would recommend 80%. In this case, we have to pay special attention because uh, theoretically and scientifically speaking, uh, my friend who recommended this drink to me and has been supplying me with this drink, we've always had this discussion. I can never convince him of you know, regular consumption. What I was telling him is that you have to divide it up to uh, maybe not 70 days. That's nearly 7,000%. So you need 100% maximum a day. Yeah, which is highly recommended, not only by me, by a lot of nutritionists too. So 70 days, I was telling him, if you don't wanna divide it up that tediously, maybe consume the entire can in a 30-day period. That's probably you know, the correct amount of consumption. Put it that way. But he always laughs and says, "Oh, the scientists designed this for a reason. This amount, and I'm just gonna drink to whatever I feel like it." So he usually doesn't drink only one can. He drinks 2 to 3 a day, which to me I cannot understand because that's a total waste of the particular kind of nutrient, which is vitamin B12. He just say he takes two, not even three. That would be 14,000%. That's just too much. There's no way your body can absorb that kind of energies or nutrient. That's too much B12. It's going to be undigested and secreted, or the the common term. Sorry, I lost track of the common term. Or just say it gets peed out or pooped out of your body. It won't be adequately. That's the correct term. Adequately absorbed by your uh, whole system. And then in turn, it wouldn't provide any. I'm saying any benefit, anything over 100%, which is no use. So for me, to be honest, I always put it in another bottle. See, this is one of the healthy drinks we talked about before, Body Armor. Yeah. This is zero sugar. Uh, I think I've had the light version, which contains less sugar. Anyway, I always put it in this bottle because it's a screw round. So, and put it in the fridge and pour it into a little glass cup every day. I drink them in a 30-day interval, uh, which uh, is might be a little too much still because, as I mentioned, this is nearly 7,000%. It should be consumed in like a 50 to 70-day period. So here again, I almost forgot to mention that it is a little more expensive, the price, a 12 pack, this than the other ones. The variety is cheaper as well. There's $37 ones. This is $5 more expensive. And the new flavor is at $44 for a 12 pack, which is $7 more expensive than the some of the other traditional, uh, in parentheses, basic flavors. It might be a little pricey if you look at it compared to its counterparts, but it, like I was suggesting, if you consume each can in a 30-day interval, this is it comes a much longer way compared to its counterparts again. So there's more to be explored on the website besides the drinks. I will be talking about is toothpaste based on the personal experience in the future. However, I decided to put the other episode under toothbrush techniques since it's a toothpaste episode, just not to be uh, too much content or kind of confusing. I try to organize my page into separate playlists for your ease of access. And at the end, I would like to claim again that I am in no way affiliated nor sponsored by any of the manufacturers. I am just here to set out to explore various healthy drinks for each and every one of us. If you have any questions, as usual, please leave a comment down below and I will respond to them in the earliest convenience. Thank you very much for tuning in again, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye. Have a great week.